We got 2 minutes left, but you guys are.
I didn't see it. I was
trying to pull on my live up. But
so, what are we gonna call you during the show?
Sweet baby Keita.
Well, I got 3 names.
That's what stage name.
Sweet baby.
I got Sweet Baby Kitty.
Keita.
Kitty. You gotta quit looking at me like that. It's not working.
Keita.
I mean, it is working, but it's not working. Sweet Baby Kita's in the house.
Okay, I got it.
In his house. In the Crizzy.
In the Crizzy.
For shizzle.
Oh, I had Angelo, the radio guy, in here yesterday. He was singing some of his stuff. I did this right here. We were doing this. We had it's a club in here.
He ain't got nothing else to do.
Man,
See, that's when you got too much time and too much weed in your system. That's what happened.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, I don't know. I
don't believe that.
What? My phone,
I don't believe that at all.
Must not be.
You just gotta keep this button working.
That was easy.
It'll come back here in a minute. All right, Shaq, you ready?
All right, Shaq, you
Just share
ready?
it.
What's your Facebook?
It's LICITA.
That ain't coming up.
We friends?
Oh, shit.
We not friends?
It don't start it, man. Oh, it's
You
just.
can do it. You can put it up on there.
It's ready to start. You ready?
I'm trying to.
Trying to add me, and I was trying to pull up my thing. Do we got it? Y'all got Wi-Fi in here or something I need to connect to?
Yeah, spaces, guest, and then the password's right there, 9436652. Top left corner.
Y'all got spaces, what?
Some kind of spaces. Look at what he's doing. I don't have to sign it that way. Coming in, dude.
Shout out to Rick Ross for that beautiful selection. Welcome to the Ghetto Gospel here on BFAM 109.6. Today is Thursday, September 12th. And today's featured artist is Rick Ross. And today's guest on the Ghetto Gospel is Sweet Baby Keita. And I am your host, comedian Shaq Double D, 2 Ds for a double dose of this pimping. That's serving you the Ghetto Gospel today. No additives, no preservatives, just straight pimping. And we're going to go on and get into it. And I want my guests to say something. Holla at y'all right quick. Holla at the people, kid.
First and foremost, giving honor to God, because I'm going to say some terrible stuff after this.
Well, fuck it then.
That's what I said. And two, you are so, I mean, this is a new you. You used to be, you know what I'm saying, hardcore and stuff. You say some real raw shit. That's why I love you.
Oh, it's coming.
I love you. I want you to know that. Like, I respect you to the utmost. Like, you say some of the realest, coldest stuff ever. Like, I see your posts on Facebook, and I be like, if I could high five you through the thing, I'd be like, that's cold. It just be real. People don't like realness. I want people to start telling the truth. Like, just say what you mean and mean what you say.
Mm-hmm. So today we're gonna mean what we say and say what we mean, talking about baby mamas and baby daddies.
Baby mamas and baby
Where you
daddies.
want to start?
We're gonna start at the time. I got 3 baby daddies.
3 baby daddies. And I feel like after 3 baby daddies, a woman need to get her tubes tied. Because she ain't responsible.
She ain't responsible
with her womb.
Whatever. You are absolutely correct. Let me tell you something. I have 3 baby daddies because one really talked me into not going to that abortion clinic. Let me tell you something. I don't play around with my womb. But I love my kids.
Okay.
On Monday.
He talked you into not going?
He taught me into not going, and
Damn, see, he real.
And she the last one, and she gave me the most headaches. Like I said, every time I look at her, I be like, I should have went. So, I know I should have went.
So is he in her life?
No, he in jail. That's where he been all of her life.
Ain't that a bitch? You got a house phone?
No, I don't have no house phone. Don't let nobody call me. Let me tell you who I don't.
Women with a house phone got a baby daddy in jail.
Baby daddy in jail.
I know you can call cell phones, but he want to know she at the crib.
Well, no, you at the house. You're right. You're right, but not me. No. When he went to jail, we wasn't even together. And what's so funny is, he recently got out. But see, I serve a powerful Jesus that smite people. See, back in the first part of the Bible, God was smiting people. And I like that. I want you to get in there and smite away, God. You hear me? When I ask for smiting, don't make me smite him. You go ahead and do it. So he got out. My daughter, she got up early. My daughter don't even get up. She don't do nothing around my house. She was up early at 4 a.m. They rode down to South Georgia to pick him up from prison. They let all the prisoners out at the same time, about 9 a.m. So they waiting around for the prisoners to be released. They let him out, and the sheriff handcuffed him and took him to jail for something else. I said, God, you know me. Wow! There you go.
See,
that's some joy right there.
Woo!
So you only got one kid, Bon?
Yes, I only have one kid by him. He only has one child because the rest of his life he spent in prison. If he can have a baby with somebody in there, I think he got a boyfriend in there. You can't tell me somebody is in and out of jail that much and they don't have. No, he don't have no hair.
I'm glad you only got one kid for him, because like most women, they be talking shit about their baby daddy all on social media, and then they get pregnant by him again.
Again, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now they just look a bigger fool than a white mouth mule. You know what I mean?
That's great. I don't even know what a white mouth mule look like.
Is that fucking fool?
Is that cocaine on his lip? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, like me and my baby daddies, I get along with all my exes, like my ex-boyfriends, but I do not get along with any of my baby daddies. Like I do not fool with them. They do not fool with me.
Okay, what's the whole story though? Do they not fool? Oh, they don't fool with you. Who don't fool with who?
Okay.
Who the problem in the situation? If you go through the same problems with other people, you the problem.
Let me see. I'm gonna tell you why. Because all three of them the same sign. I dated the same person 3 times. They was the same person, and so I leave them alone. And that's where I'm at with that. I leave them alone because I hurt you. I cussed out my baby daddy mama one time. I talked about him so bad that she hung the phone up in my face. I talked about him like a dog. And she was like, that's my son. I know how she felt. She hung the phone up. But I called her back and I said, I think we got disconnected. I think we were disconnected. But let me finish telling you about your son.
Yeah. So at what point y'all like broke up? Like seriously, like how old was the kid? How far did it make?
It never made it far.
So see now that's telling.
That is telling. We never made it far because I be expecting. Let me tell you something. I have high expectations. I'm a Libra. I really expect things, and I expect things like I have a. Let me see. I'm
magical thinking.
Yes, I do, and I just know how I be liking for things to be, and when it's not like that, I'm a Libra. I'm out. It ain't nothing else to talk about. Like I don't want to deal with you. One of my baby daddies, he was stalking me. Like I could not. I had to sleep with a knife under my pillow. He would break into my house and he would just terrorize me. He held me hostage at gunpoint. Like I done been through a lot. Like he had me hostage in the house and it was crazy.
That's crazy.
It really is crazy.
But how do men stalk their baby mama but don't be in their kids' life?
That's, you know what? Thank you.
What type of shit
No, but I'm going to tell you the funniest story. One time he came to get my daughter. You know, it's all to impress me, I guess. So he was like, I'm coming to get my daughter. And I was like, fine. There she go. And I handed him the baby and he got her bag. When he picked her bag up, you know how you have an expectation of weight. So that's how he picked it up. But it was no weight. He almost fell over. He said, ain't nothing in here, Keita. I said, I know. He said, well, you ain't gonna give me nothing? I said, no. I said, my man buy them Pampers, and we don't have any Pampers to give you. Now, if you need Pampers, you need to buy them. And he said, he cried. He said, Keita, you ain't gonna give me nothing like till I get to where I'm going. I said, if you need anything from me, then you need to put her down because she's well taken care of here. If you need something to take care of her, then you need to provide it. Or otherwise, leave her where she's taken care of. And I just sat there. He took that empty bag and that baby and he left. And he came back with 3 bags of Pampers because I was not playing. Me and my baby dad, like, it ain't a game. It ain't about, you know what I'm saying? It's about the kids at the end of the day. My son, I took him to his father's house one time, and he didn't want to get out the car. Like, I'm prying out the car. I'm grabbing his fingers off the door. As soon as I get one off, he grabbed the other one. Like, and then I said, you know what? Get in the car. And his daddy said, you ain't gonna make him stay. And I said, I shouldn't have to make him stay.
Mm-hmm.
Your kid should want to come and spend time with you. I'm not gonna force this kid. Did you see what I had to do? I said, he don't want to come over here. So we're about to leave. And I got in the car and I left. It was nothing else to say.
Damn.
There was nothing else to say. I do not play at all. My baby daddy, I was a single mother, you know what I'm saying, with my son I'm a professional single mother, but I was a single mother with my son for the longest. I had him 8 years before I had my second child. But like, I had my son and it was just me and him. And I, you know, like every little victory was a victory for us. One time I had took him to buy clothes, got his hair cut and bought some shoes, and I took him to a movies, and I was just so proud. So we went to see Set It Off. We coming out the movies. He was like, I want to see another movie. And I was like, that's it. This you know, fun day is over. And he was like, I want to see another movie. He started crying. And
what type of dude you fucking?
This is my son.
Oh.
He started crying. No.
Okay.
He started crying. And I was like, I was so mad. Like, you were just so unappreciative. Like, because I feel like as a baby mama, like when I'm doing everything I could do, like you expect everything from me. Like, he don't put no responsibility on his ass and parent. Anything right now, my son, I call him my only begotten son. He's my only son, and he can get anything I got. He ain't got to say too much. We ain't got to have long conversation. My son is going to get it. But I don't fool around. Me and his dad, we couldn't deal. He was putting his hands on me, and I don't play that. I don't, any women that are out here getting jumped on or somebody put, I don't care how many kids you got. If you got 1,000, you can make it. You can. God ain't gonna let you down. He gonna come through every time.
So, people, what we hear from her story is she going through hell, and what I grasped from this, and I won't tell Keita. I just want to tell Keita though, for real though.
The preaching.
No, it's real shit.
He always say real stuff.
It's always like signs before, you know what I'm saying, they become a deadbeat.
True.
So like, men really care about the kids if your heart right.
Yeah.
If your heart not right, and a man break up with you while you pregnant with his child, then that baby his ex too.
Yeah.
Just know that too. He's not gonna be there for like, who can break up with a woman while you pregnant with his child? Like, seriously, that was just, you know what I'm saying, real telling. You gotta have, where your antennas at? What?
My antennas was.
Ain't your kids 8 years apart? What you learned in 8 years?
In 8 years, I was still young though, and I wanted a daughter.
Yeah, and young women just want to feel alive.
They just want to
feel. They just want to have fun.
Let me tell you how I ended up down here. I came down here in '92 for Freaknik, and I called my job and quit. That's how much fun I was having. I was having the time of my life.
I could believe it.
And then with my son, I wasn't like. That's why these mothers need to be totally responsible. When you ain't totally I was responsible for my son, but every summer, like my mother, I lived here, so my mother then would have him in South Carolina. So every summer I was free.
So as a grown woman.
As a grown woman.
Have you seen the errors in your ways?
I have seen the errors in my ways, and I was speaking to
your kids come first?
My kids are first and foremost. That's why I waited for my career. You know what I do?
Let me run a little intervention.
Okay.
This is just how I feel. This part of the ghetto gospel, and if your kids come first, you'll make sure they have a father.
I made sure they had a home. I wanted them to have a roof over their head and food on the table. I dated.
I know it's a lot of single mothers, but they making it happen, but it ain't supposed to be.
It ain't supposed to be like that. And I'm gonna tell you something. My kids do have good men in their lives. Like, their real fathers aren't there, but I've dated some really good men that have really, like, that still take care of them to this day, that still see about them. So
why
my
son,
get
no kids out here?
Cause I don't know.
See, women like they like to fuck the dudes that ain't shit, the broke dudes that can't feed them.
I ain't saying I was doing
you know
it, so we just didn't have no kids.
But the good dudes, they you know what I'm saying, she probably be showing out in public on them and shit like that. The good ones, and the ones that whoop her ass, she lay down and had kids with her.
Oh God, you might be right on that part, on that end of my life, but not now.
You gonna grow from this show, goddamn it.
But when I date, I date for, I don't, like, even when I do date for me and my kids. Truly, I do.
I mean, now.
Right now.
Okay. Now, we're gonna have to wrap this up. That was good shit, kid. Real good talk. I wish we can keep going on that one. But you're now listening to the Ghetto Gospel here on 109.6. We'll be back after this short break. Thank you. That shit went so quick. That was 15 minutes?
13.
God damn.
Hey, during the break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit went super quick.
Hey, during the break, talk about baby daddy. Baby mama.
Yeah.
Like right now, do your baby mama thing.
Oh, you said baby mama thing.
Yeah, do whatever you want to talk about baby mama. You got a couple minutes for the next one, so that way you get a little
Yeah, go ahead and get
Okay, okay, go ahead.
You
Get
just finally got
Okay.
a baby mama, so you don't have baby mama
Hey,
drama.
all the women out there with multiple baby daddies, right?
Okay.
Whatever child brings in the most child support money get the big piece of chicken.
Shut up, that ain't true. You split that stuff all the way down the middle. Everybody get the same thing. Nope. My kids already know when I pass, I got $25. They gonna split it up between the three of them. That $25.
And for my fellas, don't be the baby daddy that got your kids tatted on your arm and still get locked up for child support.
Shut up. That is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous. But it's some really good men out there. I could truly say that. The people that I'm around now, the men that I'm around, like most of them are in custody battles for their children in court, or they have their kids. They're the the single parent in the relationship. Like I see a lot of that now. No, it ain't. That's your kid. Somebody got to take care.
Any man as a single father need to go visit the grave of his baby mama, or he'll suffer. She dead.
But you know what? If she's not good,
there's never a reason for a woman to not have a kid.
And I be saying
it's never
that,
a good reason. It's
but
never
some people don't have that maternal instinct, and they don't care, and they still want to be out there.
Then you a sucker for having a kid with a woman that don't have maternal instincts.
But
as a man,
but you had it, and now it's here, and it don't deserve nothing but the best. You got to give it up. I'm tired of these people just having.
They deserve the best off top, though.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. You try. You really do try. You don't. In the beginning, when you're sleeping with somebody, a lot of times you don't be thinking about having no baby with nobody, and then even having my baby daddy was a dope boy. One of them.
And that's the reason.
He was a dope boy, and it was a fast life.
They shit on their baby after the fact, but when they in it, they was enjoying all that shit.
Yeah.
Enjoying the reaping the benefits.
But my baby daddy, he went to jail, but I'm telling you, he bought I ain't buy nothing for my baby till she was 3. Like everything was provided for me.
And then you had to buy everything from 3 to 18. And
Yep. I don't feel like it was fair, but he's in jail. He went to jail. He got on drugs. Drugs is a powerful thing.
You out here fucking crackheads?
He turned to one. I think when you sell crack, 10 times out of 10, you end up on. If you sell crack for a substantial amount of time, you are your best customer after a while.
That's real shit, though.
I keep saying that. Like, it be people, you be like, why is you on drugs? Oh, yeah.
Welcome back to the Ghetto Gospel. This segment is brought to you by Blue Moon Pizza. Blue Moon Pizza is located at 2359 Windy Hill Road, right here in Marietta. Call or stop in for the best pizza in town. The number is 770-984-2444. Appreciate that. And welcome back to the Ghetto Gospel. Me and Sweet Baby Keita here, chopping it up game. And next we're gonna talk about zodiac signs, because I know Sweet Baby Keita got a lot to talk about zodiac signs. And you know what I mean? Keita's gonna mostly talk on this one, because I feel like men shouldn't be too deep. I feel like that's a feminine thing.
I don't feel like it's a feminine thing.
No,
if you're
man,
connected to the universe. If you're connected to this universe,
it is, but you shouldn't be like, you know what I'm saying? Read it every day. You shouldn't have the same, love for that women do. The same interests. You shouldn't be telling your homeboys he acting like that because he a Capricorn. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't.
If you do, you're wrong. Are you wrong if you do it? Just tell me.
But I'm gonna tell the truth. When I was younger, I didn't believe in this shit at all. I was like, how can they know somebody's sign off just the day of birth? Then I did my research and read Aquarius. 90% of the shit is true. It's true. This shit is true.
My daughter Aquarius.
But so.
You ever been on the court before, though? You got pushed and said, Oh man, I feel Aquarius.
Oh hell no.
Guys don't talk about
No,
this.
hell no. That's a woman thing,
But
and
if you
certain
know,
signs are more compatible with other signs. I haven't seen that myself. Not even trying. I'm just talking about after the fact. The women that I dealt with, I found out their sign, and I'm talking about 80% of the women that I dealt with, like on some serious shit.
was what sign? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's a good sign.
it is. They
That's
Aries
really
are great.
good
They
sign.
solid.
Yeah.
Just from my
They fun loving.
yeah, they'll go to hell and back for you, but they
Yeah.
might complain the whole time, but they'll still be there for you.
And they'll burn
They
your house
solid.
down.
Raging KRS says good men don't carry the weight or power a father has with his children.
Judge.
Who said
Yeah, my
that? There
sister.
you go. Tell your
Yeah.
sister I said kudos to her.
Yeah.
Sister
She
Rosie.
always saying something real.
Yeah.
Real.
Your whole family real. You gotta.
What you got to say about that sign though?
What I'm gonna say about zodiac signs is everything. Like that is really what it is. Like when somebody's born under a sign, that's just how they operate. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I just said it earlier. I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra to my heart. I'm a oh God. But
I know some Libras that make good decisions about man.
true, but I'm gonna tell you about Libras. Our decision making is a little up in the air because we don't settle right away. Like we flip back and forth so much, and then we finally, settle in. But this, we're not the sign that you would like to make mad. Like this ain't what you want. Not any of my baby daddies can tell you. Like, don't make Keita mad. I remember one time my baby daddy was at a party. And I drove up with his clothes in the back seat of the car. He was outside hanging out. I said, "Get your stuff."
You hear this? She was just telling us how she was being abused, but that ain't abuse. That nigga just retaliating on your ass. Like, serious. She's talking about don't make her mad.
Don't make me mad because you don't want it.
You're not a victim of domestic violence. If you swung first, you just lost the fight.
Let me tell you, for the record, I done lost some fights, but I ain't lost all of them. I promise you, they'll tell you. Everybody that I've dated for a substantial amount of time got these teeth prints in their body somewhere. Because I will bite you. I will bite you. But
so what you don't have? What sign you the most compatible with?
I think Gemini. That's what it says. But
no, I mean, like just through life experience.
Through life experience, I really like Geminis. I really like them, but it's two of them, and I don't like both of them. Mm-hmm. I like one, and the other one I'm gonna have to do something to. You have to scare the other one.
Yeah, my sister is Gemini.
You have to scare that second one.
There's two of her. One is mean as hell.
Yes.
One is cool as hell.
Yeah.
And the one that always talk to me is the coolest one. She be mean to other motherfuckers, but she cool as fuck to me. Somebody might be like, your sister mean as hell, and I'd be like, not to me. So
my sister is Gemini, and she is crazy. Like my sister had, she went to court for her baby daddy to get her child support. My homeboy came. He said, "I seen your sister at the courthouse." He said, "Man, she had on a business suit. She had a briefcase. Like my sister meant business. Like she went to kill." I was like, he said, "I asked her to work on my case." My sister is a killer.
Yeah.
Yep, my sister's a killer. But I mean, it's a lot of signs out there I do fuck with.
Who you don't fuck with?
I don't fuck with Capricorns anymore. All three of my baby daddies is Capricorns. I do not. And when somebody, I'm telling you, when I ask somebody their sign and they say they're a Capricorn, I just say, all right then. And they be like, for real? And I be like, it's nothing else for us to talk about. I know how this gonna end. So let me move on now.
You just like fucking Capricorns.
I don't fuck with them at all.
You got 3 kids by Capricorn.
Yeah, it's over. It is over. That period in my life is over. I know better now. I do not fool with them.
I got a friend that's a Capricorn.
Nuh-uh, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, the old uterus might still be working.
Shut up. This uterus is so out of commission. This uterus don't do nothing.
Out of commission.
Yeah, I ain't having nobody, baby. I don't even like kids. Huh?
Is it tied?
No, ain't nothing tied.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. It just ain't used for that. Used for stuffing.
So what was Mr. Charles' sign?
Mr. Charles was a Libra too. And I don't like dating other Libras because I know myself. I wouldn't date me. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Yeah.
See, this is real.
Why?
Yeah, because I know me. I'm a flirt. I am really.
Unfaithful.
When a woman says she ain't a flirt,
I ain't say
shit.
unfaithful. I'm a flirt. I do flirt. And like I know I ain't gonna bust a grape. I ain't gonna do nothing, but I do. I walk past somebody
If
and do
she'll
this.
flirt, she'll fuck.
I don't fuck. I had been saving it for a little while. I had put it on the shelf because I was trying to find somebody, but it ain't working. I'm gonna get back out here in these streets. I'm gonna be back out here. Don't worry. I'm gonna get back out here.
With a dusty old.
But listen. Scorpios are very sexual. That's a
And
sexual
keep it,
sign.
From what I understand, you really ain't got no type either. You like old dudes and young dudes. You know what I mean? Like,
Let me tell you something.
Granddaddies, you done dated nephews.
Mr. Charles, let me tell you something.
Tell about Mr. Charles.
Mr. Charles was a Libra, but Mr. Charles
was.
He is dead. You know Mr. Charles died. Don't do that. Yeah, no, I didn't kill him.
The people ain't know yet. So they say. It'll be a lifetime.
No, I did not kill Mr. Charles, but I really did love Mr. Charles. He came in my life at a time that I wasn't dating nobody, and he just like was real persistent. Like I don't be looking for people. I done got to a point where when you look for something, you don't find what you need. So I don't be looking. I try to be more open because I'm real funny. Like I won't talk to people. I'll just be like, I know people are gonna leave me alone. This is what usually happened to me. Like people be excited at first. Oh, you so beautiful and chocolate and sexy. They call you a couple of days, but it always dwindle off because you know how hard I work. I'm traveling, I'm doing stuff, and at first men are always, oh yeah, I can deal with that. You a working woman. Oh, I love that. And then it always fall off, and I laugh. I was liking this guy, and he worked at a doctor's office.
Tell you what I fall off too.
But listen, he was working at a doctor's office, and I could have took him lunch to his job. Like I try to, you know what I'm saying? Even though I don't have time, if I like you, I'll make little time. So I had cooked some food. I bought some food and took it to his job. And I talked to him on the phone, and the conversations got a little light. And then one day I called him, and I started laughing. I said, well, I guess you about to fall off. And then he was like, I ain't falling off. What you talking about? You don't even know. I just been busy. I got a second job. And like another week went by, and he fell off. I knew he was, but he just hated to admit it. I know what's going to happen. Why?
Because you be fucking men that you like, not the men that's good for you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I know you like them because you said you cook for them. And a woman cooking, when a woman cook for a man, that's more sacred than giving him some pussy. She'll fuck you, but she won't cook for you. You know what I mean? But if she cook for you, she trying to nourish you, keep you alive, keep you around, keep you coming back. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah.
No, I ain't what I'm trying to do.
I mean, most women fuck with dudes they like, not who's good for them. You know what I mean? That'll do right by them, stuck in their inbox. You know what I mean? Be sweating.
Yeah, first of all, he African, and he getting on my nerve. And he sent me a picture of a big ass dick, and I said, sir, if you send me another picture of your penis, I said I'm going to delete and block you from my. He said, please, Lakita, please, I love you. I said, you can't love me. You don't know me. Like, stop loving me. This ain't working, sir. I don't know you.
How many pictures of his dick have you looked at?
I looked at it and I sent it to my friend. And what's so funny is
he's gonna be there next week.
No, he will not. He's in Africa. But what I'm saying is,
fucking real African.
No, I don't. He's in my inbox. And what's so crazy is, he sent me the picture, and I told my friend about it. I had deleted. I really cussed him out, and I deleted the picture. So my friend was like, "Oh, I want to see it." So now I gotta ask him for it again. So I can send it to my friend.
This shit funny. I couldn't see you talking to an African dude because African they like they women real meek and humble. You talk too much for African dudes.
I sure do.
Yeah.
I won't make it. But they look at me and see, you know what I'm saying, what they see. I could
physically,
they
do like thick women. They ain't got nothing for skinny women. They feel like thick women are rich or whatever. I don't know. But ain't good for the African niggas.
Nope, I could not date an African. I worked for one, and I felt like he owned me. And one day he said some disrespectful shit. He was like,
women are second-class citizens.
Miss Chroma. Miss
I
Chroma.
mean, in Africa, that's how they treat women.
He said, Miss Chroma, why when you walk your booty jiggle? Like I said, first of all, why is you looking at my booty? I got on scrubs. It ain't like I'm in here with no halter top on. I'm at a doctor's office. Like, I'm not trying to be sexy for you, sir. I am in here working. You don't get away from me.
He was shooting his shot.
Well, I shot him down. I do not fool with Africans.
We know the truth now. We learned last episode
Yeah.
that a loyal woman's got to have a flat butt.
Oh,
We
yeah.
learned
yeah.
For
You got a
real?
big
Yeah.
booty, you cheater.
I'm not a cheater. I'm not. If you
You ain't never cheated on nobody.
I have, but they forced
Okay.
me. They forced me. And I'm gonna tell you
Let me
why.
tell you, women don't never say, okay, I'm a hoe, I cheated. You know, they always got to have a reason.
No, I'm not
Why?
gonna have a reason. I'm a hoe and I cheated.
Okay,
But
my nigga.
there you go. Up
Okay.
top. I'm gonna say that.
Oh,
But I was dating this dude, and I wrote him a breakup letter. I did. It was nice. I left it on his side of the bed. I broke up with him formally.
In bed?
I left it on his side of the bed in an
You
envelope. I'm real.
She a cold motherfucker.
Yeah. It was a nice breakup letter because he lied all the time. It was too many lies, and when I would tell you what's going on, you would tell another lie. So I didn't even want to talk to you. I just wanted you to know my feelings and move on. So it was a breakup letter. He wrote me back a 5-page letter of how we could make it work. Like it was just going to work. But at this point, it's not going to work. But you're insisting that we could work. And I said in my head at that point, I'm going to have to cheat on him.
Yeah.
That's when I know.
Any man that writes a woman a
full
5-page
page
letter
letter?
is a woman.
Shut
Deserve
up.
to get cheated on.
There you
Like,
go.
seriously, every woman, every man that treat a woman like a goddess and say she's the queen and put her above him like that, like he deserve to get cheated on. So good shit for just straightening
Thank
the
you.
universe.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
just
I had
fine.
to cheat. I was like, he want to be in this relationship that's not going to work, and I would let him have that. But what I'm going to do is have the fun that I deserve.
All right, well, we got to wrap this section up. You're not listening to the Ghetto Gospel here at BFAM at 109.6. We'll be back after this short break. Chill.
Yay!
That's it.
What's your Aquarius? What's your baby mama's name? Oh, you do like Aries. I like them too. My you know Crystal is Aries, the girl who played Ronnie and Players Club.
Oh, yeah.
Crystal, that's my friend,
Oh,
and
you
I
friend?
always we
Oh,
real
that's
close.
awesome.
I've been to her birthday party every
She's
year.
there?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
She had
She
her
a
party
lady.
at that club next to Chit Chat. I said, why is she
Oh, word.
at her? Oh yeah, it's my favorite topic. Right? It's
This is
me.
gonna be a
Yeah.
fun one right here.
Yeah.
Everything she said already is gonna be shit in the bucket.
Oh, man. Let's go back and kick it
You got little notes and
Yeah, I
everything.
got
You
little
ready?
notes trying to- huh?
So you do this by yourself every week. You need me. You need my. And I don't believe that flat
Oh, you
butt
got-
girls cheat too. They just do it a little slow.
Nah, but like when they cheat, they know a man gonna lead their ass. If you cheat, bitch, you gonna be assed out for real. Yeah.
Go back and watch the last show. He preached.
I'm going back to watch that one ass out.
If you got a nice ass, there's no way you're not gonna get attention. What
Oh,
you do
second
with the
chance.
attention after they gets there is your problem.
True.
It's true.
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 But if your man makes sure that
ass is in.
home is good, then you ain't worried about that attention you get in the street.
Yeah.
I be
He
at,
said, oh,
you know what
woman,
I'm saying? Yeah, for a woman.
if she properly sexed, right?
Is she properly sexed and you know what I'm saying?
If a
Love
woman,
them.
yeah, it's
But-
hard to seduce a woman that's satisfied with her man.
Yeah,
But
it
it's
is.
fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are
But
facts.
here's the thing, but a woman that's unhappy with her man will fuck quicker than a single woman.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
In a
Because
heartbeat.
like she said, I'm gonna
Two-
try to get rid of him. If I cheat on him, he'll leave.
Yeah, they
But two,
need a reason.
Women don't have the backbone.
Let me tell you
Most women have
something.
the backbone.
your man gets comfortable. The person that you with, like me,
Nah,
you
see,
better
y'all break them down. Y'all change them,
Yeah.
and then be mad that you did change them,
Yeah.
and then you leave him because he's
Facts.
soft. Because he
I
let
ain't
you
saying
change him.
I don't want you soft, and I ain't gonna change you into anything that's mushy.
No, I'm saying
But listen,
if you
listen.
can change him, then he is soft.
But what I'm
Yeah.
telling you is that no men, you don't like adore the woman or do little things that you did before. Once the relationship goes into, the 3rd year, 4th year, you ain't worried about her. Y'all farting in front of each other, using the bathroom. Like, I don't do none of that. And I don't care how long we've been together. If you come in the bathroom when I'm in the bathroom, I'm going to punch you in the face. And don't ask me for no tissue. No, you should have took your ass in there with tissue. Now, I don't do that. I don't even play them cards. That ain't cute. But what I'm saying is, because you gonna have a woman gonna have that work boyfriend. That's what I love. Yeah. The work boyfriend notice everything about you. He know when you get new stuff. Phase.
See, the work boyfriend so nice to you because he don't know how aggravating your ass is for real.
There you go.
Your man knows. So he get tired of the shit. You know what I'm saying? He around the house. He can't treat you with that same love when he first.
But your work boyfriend, he bringing lunch. He, oh, your hair looks so nice. He noticing shit.
Yeah,
your real boyfriend ain't
when
saying
you talking negative about your man. Yeah. Real support he want to give you with some dick.
He did. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But I don't do it to nobody. I have a work boyfriend.
You can't have no work boyfriend if you work from home. My old lady work from home.
You ain't shit.
Welcome back to the Ghetto Gospel. This segment is brought to you by Barker Heating and Air, who reminds you if your air goes out, you don't know what to do, call 678-888-COOL. Appreciate it.
That's easy.
Right.
678-888.
We back in the lab with the Ghetto Gospel, chopping up game with Sweet Baby Keita.
Yes.
This next subject we talking about porn. We can go, you know what I'm saying? Anyway,
I'm going to let you go first on porn.
Porn. I mean, watching too much porn can leave you with a jaded, like as a man, your point of view can be jaded just of life. Because when I was young and I used to watch a lot of porn and I used to go to the doctor and get physicals, I was thinking that every nurse would just, grab my balls, tell me to cough and then suck my dick. You know what I mean? Seriously, just from watching porn, you think that's what's going to really happen?
It really is a jaded sense. And I had to tell my son that.
Yeah.
And my boyfriend called me. And he said that my son was watching porn, and he said that it was nasty too. And I said, if this nigga said it was nasty, it got to be real nasty. So I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna do while I'm at work. So all the way home, I'm thinking of what I'm gonna do to punish my son. He's at the time 12. So what I do when I get home, I walk in there, put my bags down. I said, "Oh, I hear you like pornography." He was looking crazy. I said, you know what? I like it too. I said, put it in the Put it in the DVD player. Cut it on. Sit back. I made him sit beside me and watch the movie that he watched. And when I tell you this movie was nasty, he was squirming. But I sat there cool as a cucumber, watching every morsel of it.
I didn't even know that his mama done did everything on that motherfucking tape.
But I just wanted my son to know that this ain't real. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was 12, and your little friends introduce you. Everybody got a little porn or a book or something like that.
The first porn I had was called African American Humpers.
That is hilarious.
It was a tape, VHS tape, and this dude, it was a big black dude fucking this white girl, and when he got done, he wiped his dick with American flag and said, "I do this shit for my country, my nigga."
That is hilarious. The point that I remember is I used to make everybody watch it when they came to my house. I'd be like, "We gonna watch this," and I put it in because it was funny. Because he was doing it to this girl. He had his hands up, like full out, and he was just giving it to her. And then you heard the cameraman say, "Move your arm." I said, "Hell
no." Move your arm.
Move your arm.
Hey, my favorite type of porn is like the mother-daughter porn. Like I like the porn where the mother busts in and catch the daughter giving head, and she be like, "Move out the way. Let me show you how to suck a dick right." You know. I love boys.
First of all,
that shit live.
Let me tell you what I love: booty talk. Now, everybody that's black know booty talk. I had booty talk 57. It was 56 other booty talks before my booty talk, so I know booty talk was famous. They had perfected it by 57.
Yeah.
Now listen, I'm gonna tell you about me.
What's the Bible was on there too?
I never watched booty talk.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the trailer. Like, I get off on the trailer and go about my business. That's all I needed was the little trailer part.
Oh yeah. Booty talk. I used to watch them flicks and they used to have like the hip hop beats on it.
Yeah.
And like the beats used to be so fresh, like you end up, you know what I'm saying, instead of beating your meat, you just freestyling with your dick out. You know
Yes. Yes. By the time, because the trailer be that
Yeah.
part, it be the little music and it be flashes of different stuff. It don't be just the movie. So
Yeah.
I always got off on the trailer and I never made it to booty. Like I never watched Booty Talk. Never ever.
Oh, well, you might need to run that back.
Shaq, who's
But-
Victoria Holmes?
Victoria Holmes? Oh,
Is that family?
no, I don't just know her. We grew up together.
She says that big booty girls are not cheaters.
Big,
Thank you,
But
Victoria.
that's because she got a
But-
wagon.
But we are liars.
Mm. You have to
That's
lie
what
Oh, well,
sometimes.
she getting the real in this bitch. She,
I like that.
but if you lie, you'll cheat, goddammit. What the fuck you
No,
talking
the thing is, if you lie, you'll steal. It ain't cheating.
Because she said we all liars. She lied about not cheating.
Shut up.
I'm
Shut
woke
up.
over this
Good call.
motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Good call, fuck
I'm
that.
not even gonna
Yeah.
take that, Victoria. Girl, you have to lie because people want that booty, honey. You have to keep it moving. Just keep it moving. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you why people
All
lie.
that.
Because people want to be lied to. People
That's
don't
what
want
women want to be lied to.
And men want to be lied
No.
to too.
No,
No.
no.
Let me tell you something. I want men to tell me the truth. Tell me you want to fuck. Stop telling me you love me. Say I want to fuck, because I want to fuck.
You hear that,
We
fellas?
could
Let's
just
start
fuck.
doing that. Stop the small talk.
Stop the small talk.
Fuck
Stop
all
the
that. What's
bullshit.
your favorite color? Do
And
you
say
just
you
walk up
looking
to her
at
and ask her,
people-
do you like to be choked or what?
That I'm with that.
See,
I'm with that.
see, women
I'm a
like
Libra.
See,
I'm
for real.
with that.
Women like that.
But I really do
And
love
fellas, you can
pornography. You
learn
watch it
shit
on your
from
phone?
porn. Huh?
You watch it
Yeah,
on your phone?
Yeah, you got to. Like, ain't nothing wrong with watching porn on your phone. Ain't nothing wrong with watching porn. But if you buy porn, you really got a problem.
Yeah.
Like, cause
I
there's so
be
much free
saying that
porn.
it's still
But if you buy it,
it's
you got,
still like
you got
sex.
issues.
No, I went to a sex shop, the Lion Den. That's one of my favorite little spots. I am a member. I was buying some
You're a
little.
member and a sex.
Shut up! Mind your business. So anyway, so
She
I
was
went in
stone
there.
bone free.
I went in there to get me some knickknacks and bric-a-brac. So I went and I'm shopping. My homeboy come in with his phone. He on live to my look at Keita in here buying dicks. I was like, get your phone off me. I was like, come on now. And then
That was a breach of privacy.
yeah, it is. I was like,
Yeah.
come on now. And he was laughing. We talking, chopping it up. So I went to the counter and start paying for my stuff, put my stuff together and paying for my stuff.
Mhm.
And then so I go outside. I'm thinking he at the truck. He's not at the truck. So I'm standing there waiting. And then I waited about 10 minutes. And I was like, well, let me go ahead and see what's going on. I walked back in. I said, excuse me, ma'am. I said, that gentleman that was in here with me, where did he go? And she said, oh, he in the back room. I said, oh. Why is you in the back room at the sex shop?
Oh, you already know what time it is. He jacking the car up. You already know. And then, fellas, on another thing, though, just on the serious note, though, porn, though, as a man, like, you waste a lot of your creativity and a lot of your power, like, just busting nuts, you know what I mean? Like, seriously, like,
It's true.
yeah, all our creativity is in our balls. We create kids, and we can create anything.
Look
And that,
at
like,
this.
seriously, that's your man. It's power in your juices and your semen. I'm serious.
Cool.
It's a lot of dudes just sitting home. You a loser if you sitting home just watching porn, and that's why you don't get no hoes, because you less attractive the more you beat your meat. I'm serious. Women can sense that. They don't even know it, but they can when they around a man that just sit around and masturbate constantly.
But
just
I mean,
at the
even
house
though you
snatching
get
his
sex,
own
so
soul.
you're saying,
You know what I'm saying?
if you get sex, you still should masturbate. I think that is good. First of all, I tell men,
it
I be
lowers
like,
your testosterone.
no, I told my friend, I was like, get that first one out the way before you even get over here. I don't want that one. That one is too fast. I need a little time in this thing. So get that one off. Come to me when you're ready.
Yeah.
You're the wrong man.
Keita, nah, she like ain't shit dude. She just won't say shit. She like to fuck dudes that ain't shit, but then talk shit about them.
I do not.
Just embrace your ain't shit.
I
Whatever
don't
your craving for
fundamentally-
ain't shit dude.
I don't have a craving for ain't shit dudes. I'm just saying. I just feel like you should beat your meat. I touch myself.
It ain't the
as
same with
much
women.
as human-
But women need to
humanly
stop that.
possible.
Women, you need to wean yourself on all them dildos with motors and all the contraptions and shit, and get some real dick. wean yourself off it, because you be desensitizing your clit and your shit don't even work no more. And you wonder why a nigga can't make you come, because your pussy ain't set up right no more. Bro.
No, it's not that. It's that you ain't really putting in no work. Niggas don't want to put in no work. They just want to jump on top of you and hunch and fall over and go to sleep.
See.
You're with the
Shit,
wrong.
yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying.
She'd have been
that
getting some lazy dick.
Shut up. I have not.
Lazy,
I'm not getting
broke,
any dick.
no.
Shut up. Y'all gonna stop. Wait a minute. This ain't no bad Shakita session. First of all, I dated some
you just
excellent
representing
men.
women, and women like they change over time. Little girls hate getting their hair pulled, but women love it.
I love it.
And request it.
Ask for it.
Yeah.
Choke me a little bit.
And if they bald headed, just slap her in the back of the head.
Shut up. Who said slap her in the back of the head?
Yeah.
But porn is really good. I just feel like,
what's
do
your
it
favorite?
give you any like
Well, you
things to do?
well,
Like, do you feel
can
like
learn.
do you put? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, you do learn.
you-
You learn that don't be making love to these women. They like to be fucked.
Absolutely. Good
Yeah.
deal. Good
Yeah.
deal. I'm glad you learned that.
Yeah, exactly.
Teach
You
that
gotta
to
do all
other
that.
people. All that
You know?
extras, yeah.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah, you start off with that, but you better get in there.
Yeah,
You hear me?
to the bed.
You better get all the way in there. Put your
Yeah.
leg in. Punch her in the face.
And fellas, make sure you make her come. And if you're not making her come, you ain't even allowed to raise your voice at her. God damn it.
So what happens when you're not making a woman come?
She
Do
gonna
you
argue
ask
with
her?
you all the time.
Do you ask her?
You said, do you ask her?
I mean, some men
you don't have to
ask me.
ask a woman if she came. If a woman came, she gonna be making faces
I had
like
men
something
ask
from the
me.
Thriller video. She gonna
You gotta
sound like a
ask
wounded
you.
animal.
First of all, when I
If you
come,
gotta ask a woman, did she
first of
come?
all,
She
when I come, one of my eyes going
did.
down.
Look like Forrest Whitaker out this bitch.
You know.
Hey,
You
man,
know when I'm
we
in
gotta
there.
wrap it up. We gotta wrap it up. Hey, you now listen to the Ghetto Gospel here at BFAM 109.6. We'll be back after this short break. Appreciate you. Man, these just keep going.
I swear to God, once that eye go down, I done got in there. Who was last week's feature artist?
no.
Future.
Oh, Miss
Yeah.
Future.
Yeah. And then I was by
Sierra
myself.
baby daddy, he ain't shit.
Oh, we're gonna
Future
talk
got a
about.
whole bunch of kids. Why you talking about
Okay.
him? You should have played that nigga with this
Then we
thing.
did
Oh, yeah.
Rihanna because it was her birthday the first week.
Oh.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
first show was on her birthday.
Yeah, and then we're gonna talk about all Black Comedy Show. We're gonna talk,
Okay. Cool, man.
announcements, and then anything else we need to talk about. Sure,
Cool,
we
man.
can get it in for these last.
Ready? Should be coming out very soon.
I do not have no signal.
All right, 10 seconds.
And 10.
This my shit.
Don't let me pick songs.
This my shit for real. Welcome back to the Ghetto Gospel. This segment is brought to you by 4D Apparel, your one-stop customized sublimated jerseys. Please visit our website at 4dtournaments.com or call Dave at 770-826-2445 to set up a design and an appointment. Appreciate that. And for this last segment, we still chopping up game here at the Ghetto Gospel. Got Sweet Baby Keita. The winner of Apollo, we didn't even talk about that. The winner
Yes,
of
I
Apollo,
won.
man. Try to give her an
Some
accolade.
Some good stuff, yes,
Yeah.
because I am a winner.
Let them know.
I won Showtime at the Apollo, and that has not been done by any
Can I
comedian
get some of that?
in
Yes.
22 years.
Very
So,
proud of you.
but I just feel that me being a woman winning was different. If I would have been a man, I would be in a whole different place in my comedy career right now. But I still work very hard. I don't take anything for granted. I just keep it moving. As long as I keep my eye on the prize and stay focused, it is what it is. I was on Kevin Hart's show, Heart of the City. First season, first episode. Representing Atlanta, Georgia. That was really,
I went to the taping today.
wasn't it beautiful? And that's what I'm saying. And you know what? and that's what I'm saying. Like, people that really mean you well will be proud of you. We didn't make it, but hey, I'm there for you. Because it's been time when y'all have auditions or something, even Nene, I would be right there in the audience laughing, because I want to support my friends. And it's just not like that for us. It's just so cutthroat. But he was there. Tyler Does was there. I think Benny had came.
Benny was there.
Yeah, Benny, and Foolish, and I had came and got Foolish and my best friend to come in with me. But like I said, it was people that came, and when they found out it wasn't an audition, and then they was like, well, who made it then? You know what I'm saying? Because they was like, we already picked the people, and they was like, who made it? And then they was that outside going off, and I was like, it ain't. That's why you ain't making it, because you don't have the right attitude or the right energy. I need for comics to know that they are not looking to make you into a comedy mogul. They are looking for somebody who is already ready, already put together, already, have the glam, the makeup, the presence, you know what I'm saying? The thing that they're looking for. They want the package already. They're not really looking to work anymore. Everybody's making it, even the promoters, they making it easy. That's why these internet comedians are able to do more, because those numbers, you know what I'm saying? Like, promoters don't want to get out there and pass out flyers no more and put stuff on the radio and do all the stuff that they've been doing. Now, when it's easier, when a person who's on the internet can say, I'm gonna be here, and then all these people just show up, and it's just
that's why we got the All Black Comedy Show.
Everything I got an All Black Comedy Show. Out of respect, I've been there before. It was self-promoted. It was packed from the front to the back. Great place, great lighting. You know what I'm saying, Mike? Because I'm saying, like, a lot of these places you go to, the mic ain't good. People aren't there for comedy. I'm tired. I don't even do that type of stuff no more. If you didn't come, if you ain't at a comedy show to see comedy, it's set up for comedy, I don't want to do it. I don't want to tell jokes to people in booths in the back, or somebody at the bar that ain't listening. They still got the TVs on. Like, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm at a better place in my career. I'm on a USO tour. For the competition, it was 52 comics. They only picked 10. I'm the only female that got picked. And it's not a game. Like, I am the truth. I really, really, really work on my craft. Like, I don't play. I'm not out here to, be in each other's face and none of that stuff. I don't even really come out anymore, because I don't even want to make myself that accessible. Like, I see Sweet Baby Keita all the time. No, you don't. You don't ever see me in Atlanta. Unless they're paying me. If they pay me, I'll be right out there. You paying me, right? Saturday? Okay, well then, so, I'll be out there.
We ain't even mentioned Sweet Baby Keita is the headliner to the All Black Comedy Show this Saturday, September 28th at Red Light Cafe, 8 p.m. Come fuck with me. Tickets at shackd.com. That's SACKDD.com.
Come out. If you are a woman and you want to hear comedy from a female point of view, it ain't gonna be deep or whatever. I'm not doing that. I got real jokes. I talk about real stuff. I make people feel good. When people walk away, I've had people be like, because I don't just do comedy in the club, and I am excellent at it. I do comedy at church. I just did a church show where, like, people were falling out in the pastor fell over. Like, I know what I do, and I love what I do, and I do it too. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hard worker. Like, and that's why I really don't have nobody. I'm talking about past stuff, but right now I don't have nobody in my life. I'm not seeing anyone. I'm not kicking it with nobody, because that throws you off your mark. Like you were saying, and that is true. When you be wanting to try to spend time or whatever. I almost missed my flight to Dubai trying to like this dude, and I was waiting on him to come by and see me before I left and stuff. Do you know you have to be at the airport for an international flight an hour, an exact hour before that time, or else they will close those doors and they will leave you. And I'm telling you, like, I was like, I ain't gonna get to go to Dubai. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in Chicago. I'm stuck. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's just a good thing it was the government. They were able to just transfer and get me another ticket. I flew in. Everything went good. But I'm like, I can't be thrown off by, you know what I'm saying, trying to be with somebody who, you know what I'm saying, ain't really that person.
I got you. Well, I want to talk about Keita. She a personal friend. We've been, you know, I've been doing comedy 9 years, and Kitty, how long you been in Atlanta?
Same.
Yeah, so she's been around ever
same.
since my first show. You came to when I was over there on Northside Drive, over there in the Bluff, Studio 630. So Keita been rocking with me for a long time. Did every room, every show I done had.
The pizza spot was good, and they always had a good juicy fight. Comics fight, baby. It's almost like hip hop. It is wonderful. And one time I came outside for the fight. They said, "Sweet baby Keita, why are you out here?" I said, "I came out here to say baddest man hit my hand. Somebody need to fight. Y'all need to stop standing out here arguing. Y'all don't know how to fight, arguing back and forth."
Comedians, some of them be real sensitive. We be joking. Most of the comedians are class clowns, but everybody can't handle a joke.
Yeah.
And every comedian ain't funny.
Yeah.
And like the ones that ain't funny, they get tore apart by the real comedians. Like they just be hanging around. They really wanna be. It's like wanna be. Like you not a comedian until you get paid to do comedy. And
absolutely.
It's some people that get on stage and just talk shit, waste time just to have something to do, kind of like a hobby.
Yeah.
And when you treat something like a hobby, it pay you like a hobby.
Yeah.
You treat something like a job, it pay you like a job. Treat it like a career, it's gonna pay you like a career. And then some people got it and some people don't. Like me, like seriously, it didn't take me long to get funny. I got booked at Uptown within a year. Uptown niggas was, some of the comedians was mad. I had my name up in lights. They was like, "You can just be doing comedy 2 weeks and get your name." But I killed all weekend.
Yeah, and
nobody knew. It's like because I was funny all the time. I just had to learn how to do comedy.
How to structure it.
It wasn't funny to the crowd.
Do you feel like so? I'm so comfortable now. Like that's my element. Once I got that mic in my hand, I just need to see who's sitting out there, and I'm going to cater to the people that are sitting out there. I have started now doing more mainstream clubs.
I don't cater. I bring them to my world. Y'all got to hear what the fuck I'm talking about.
I'm gonna give them every element of me. That's what I'm saying. Like I cater to who I need to get my point across to. But again, I say I done started doing more mainstream stuff because I want to make this a fact. Black people will make you famous. They'll go on your page and they'll like your stuff and they'll hee and haw and let you act a donkey. But white people make you rich and famous. That's two things. You can have them both. And you have to present yourself in front of these people how they need for you to be. Like a lot of people don't have no clue.
It's like I got mine is a little different. It's not. I feel like whatever's hot. It's like white people like what black people like anyway. Yeah. All black people like it. White people gonna like it too. That's why I'm not trying to cross over. You see what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna
make noise for the people that I fuck with and people I entertain. And if you that good, they're gonna find you. The people with with a deal or whatever. It's all about dollar signs. They don't give a fuck what color you is, who you talking about. Yeah. They care about like, do you get the people going and do you sell tickets?
Do you sell tickets? And two, are you marketable? That's another thing. Because some people don't have the look. Some people, when you showing up and you got on these little drawed up t-shirts and some little dirty jeans, and you know what I'm saying?
You gotta look better than the people that you're entertaining.
Yeah. You gotta and stop smelling like weed. Stop.
But every comedian smoke weed. If you
I don't, and I'm not the police.
You might be the police.
I'm not the police. I just don't smoke weed. No. But no.
No, I'm saying
I don't smoke weed. I just never got into
99% of comedians smoke weed.
Okay, it's my sign because I'm a Libra and I have to see where my money. Like I have to see it. Like I have to have something tangible for my money. I can't piss and shit out or my money all the time. Like I have a allotment for that. But the rest of my money I have to see. And I can't see me being dependent on something. My parents smoked. And when I would ask for stuff when I was little and they said we couldn't get it, but they could always have weed. And I didn't understand that.
They were smoking more than weed.
No, they wasn't. They had them little brown envelopes. You know what I'm talking. It was the 70s.
What they were putting in it?
Shit.
It was the 70s.
No,
so they was smoking
no, they wasn't.
Dust off in there.
No,
they was dusting their blood.
I have excellent parents. I had a mother and father that was married for 22 long years. They got divorced and then they got remarried. Let me tell you, I grew up in a very stable.
You too combative to have an excellent parent.
I had excellent parents. I really did.
Your daddy was around?
My daddy was around every day.
Your daddy a real man?
He a real man.
Is it his house?
Yeah, my daddy went to
because
a.
some
my
people
daddy-
grew up in a house where the women ran shit.
Oh no. My daddy was I really had a wonderful father. My dad worked concrete, so he would be working a lot. So my dad, even when he got in at 4 or 5, my dad was back up at 6 a.m. going back up. My mama cooked.
Okay,
yes.
Good.
My daddy was
That's what I'm talking
take
about.
care of. I was raised in a
And what was you? Why you decided to go astray? If what your mom and daddy had worked, why didn't you try to?
I didn't say
that?
what they had. It just looked. It didn't look good.
Exactly.
It didn't. I mean, I'm just saying. My mother and father was together. I'm gonna tell the truth. My daddy was a cheater.
Like
my dad cheated, and my mother would catch these women, and she'll be fighting these women. But you leave out the person who really the source of this whole incident.
That's because your daddy was the man, and that was out of respect. But the thing, a man could be a good father without being a good husband.
Yeah.
And so you shouldn't be holding that same bitterness that your mama has for your daddy.
I love my dad. I just don't. I can't respect. That's why I don't. Men cheat, or they gonna do whatever they're gonna do.
You can't respect that he cheated on your mama, but you do respect that he raised you, though, right?
He did raise me. Yes. Okay. Yes, I respect that.
So you respect situation where, like, if he cheat, you supposed to leave his ass and then just struggle and have that struggling single mother story.
Said, no.
I feel like women be wanting that wear a single mother like a badge of honor.
And I don't like. And I don't like when women
so
say
they willing to leave a man. Like, I do it by myself. They gonna praise me anyway. The law on my side. You know what I mean?
Happy Father's Day to me. No, I don't do none of that. None of that. I don't think that is right.
And that's why they be raising weak ass sons. If the daddy was a fuckboy, your son gonna be a fuckboy too.
My son is a man. I do not play. I did not cut no corners. I made sure. My mama was like, "Why is you so hard on that boy?" Like when he was even little, and I made him do little stuff and different things, and I put him in different activities. But my mom was like, "Dang, you so hard on him," because he's got to grow into a man.
Yeah. All right. Well, y'all come out and see Sweet Baby Keita
at the All Black Show. I'm gonna talk about these
double dose of this pimping
niggas.
I'm talking about these hoes.
Good deal.
And I'm talking about these women. It ain't one and the same. You know what I mean?
It ain't one and the same.
A bitch neither. You know, a hoe get money and a bitch get pregnant. And I'm gonna tell you about more of that. The All Black Show.
I hate
Saturday,
you.
September 28th at 8 o'clock, Red Light Cafe. Come fuck with us. Me and Sweet Baby Keita. It's going down like a fat bitch with no knees. It's a ghetto gospel. My next show is Monday, September 2nd. And we'll be live in the studio and listening.
You sure? October the 2nd. Or you said September?
No, September. Oh, so
it gotta be October.
My nose fucked up. My next show is October 2nd.
That ain't a Monday. That's my birthday.
No, it's Thursday.
Yeah.
No.
It is a Thursday.
This shit all wrong. It's supposed to be
Thursday. It's supposed to say Thursday. Thursday, October the 2nd, my birthday. I'm gonna come back up here. Happy birthday to me. Ooh,
all right.
ooh.
The Ghetto Gospel in real today, man. Take care. You have been listening to this. Hey, you gave me the wrong one, man. To the Ghetto Gospel at 109.6. Man, fuck with us. BFAM is going down every fucking week, 9:30 on a Thursday. Shaq Double D is gonna be here.
What's the next Thursday? What's the date? October the 2nd. The 3rd. What is the 3rd? Cause my birthday on Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's the 3rd.
Damn. I was fucked up at the name.
I just realized you're reading mine.
Yeah. I got that. I was looking at this shit.
Because when I heard you say Monday, I was like, I thought you
I
did.
looked at it like, damn.
I'm so sorry, Joe.
It was still a good show. I mean, just
that show was up the chart. That show, you'll be watching that and thinking.
Oh yeah. Keep I know it was gonna be live.
I know what to do now. I tell you what, you get her to come every week, man. That'd be huge.
She gonna come back, though.
I am gonna come back. You better have snacks. You hear me? You hear me? Little peanuts or something better pop up.
But keep them more honest than most women I know.
This is some crushed pepper. What a pizza that it go with? Give me the pizza. You know what? Look at this baby. What's her name?
Rose. Let me show you.
Now you got to make sure you